The last one is Mia. Mia, are you ready?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I need to apologize first because now my Wi-Fi seems to be fine, but sometimes I will be disappear for 3 to 5 seconds. So I'm really sorry for that.
Okay, yeah, if that happens.
Okay, as long as it doesn't happen in the interview.
Okay, thank you for coming today. So the same, I'd like to invite you to introduce yourself and tell us a few things about yourself.
Okay. Good afternoon. I'm Mia, a graduate from the Department of English Language and Literature of Fujian Catholic University, and I am a people person with nice passion for communicating with others and talent for leading a group of people, including with little kids. And I can always have proper and creative way for dealing with different kinds of tasks, not only from my school life, but also from my workplace. For example, during my academic years, I myself have been working through the disputes between my members of students' associations since I was the president of it. And having similar experiences, I have been working as a teacher for almost 3 years. Which is equipped me with sufficient skills, abilities of being a teacher, and teaching English. All in all, my experiences, skills, and passions can make me have a valuable contribution in the position of English teacher. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
3 years
Yes.
of experience, you said. 3
Yes.
years. Teaching elementary school students?
I teach for elementary school students and also junior high school students.
Huh. Which age group would you prefer?
Actually, I prefer to teach for junior high school students like 14 to 15.
How come?
Because for elementary school students, sometimes I need to take a long time to calm down myself, to be patient, to listen to them because, little kids sometimes will be very annoying in the class and it's really tired to control the whole situation in the class. But for the age of 14 or 15, they understand what they should do during the class time, even though they may chat or discuss different kinds of things with each other. But I think I can sometimes join them, but also sometimes successfully pull them back into the class.
Too honest. You are that one. You may need to paraphrase. Cram schools are like this. They're either for big exams, like entrance exam for high school or for university, and those are different kind of cram schools. But you're in the like junior high and elementary. Elementary school students make a lot of money for the school. So if they're annoying, then it's a little difficult for the employer to be happy about. Yeah, yes, they are annoying. I know. But think about it like this. If I were the real employer, you are saying that you can't handle elementary school students. You prefer something easier for you. And that would be a weakness to you.
Yes.
And if I already see the weakness, then I would probably hire someone who doesn't have this weakness, or at least doesn't show. It's easy to find someone who doesn't complain about teaching annoying kids.
Yes.
They are annoying, but somebody can still teach. Yeah,
yes.
So that's that. All right, 3 years of experience. I'm gonna move to everything scenario. Okay. You may be able to relate to this. Question. You are asked to handle some administrative work, even though it isn't your job description. How would you react or respond to this?
Well, I will try to consider the works that others ask me to do, even though that's not my job. If the works has something to do with my positions of English teacher, then I will try to do it, actually. But if it's nothing to do with my job and it's like I need to do the extra helps to others, then I will refuse it and say, I'm sorry, but my position is to teaching English. I would like to help you, but I may need to pay more time to do something that has nothing to do with me. So I might reply like this.
But Mia, everything is related to your job. That was a joke, but very real. Let me give you an example. When the staff, the administrative staff, the one sitting in front of the gate, the desk, when he or she, usually a she, is on break or is sick or for some reasons is absent, and you are asked from your supervisor / boss directly to cover her work for maybe 1 or 2 days, and there's no one else because you're the only teacher. You're the English teacher for the entire school, and the other daycare teachers, they all have to handle their own class all the time. And English teachers, they teach class to class, and you get to different classrooms. So you are asked to do that from the boss. So that's my the question that I rephrased to.
Okay, then I will answer again. For this situation, I think I will kindly and willing to help. Yeah, because it's like you said, I'm the one who can handle this, and also I think I can still learn something different from the position of English teacher if I help the position of others.
Yeah. Did I say that the boss asked you because you can handle it?
You say I'm the one who can. I'm the only one who can do this.
Because you're there, not because you have the ability. Because in this situation, anyone has the ability to cover the front desk, and the situation is, what if it was longer, and what if you have paper to grade, you have books to correct, but then you are also answering the phone. You're also getting complaints from some parents. So there's no answer for this, but something you can think about. I'm sure you're more or less aware of this, because it happens. It's we're in Taiwan after all. We're not some Western school where everything can be divided very clearly.
Yes.
You're an English teacher. You're supposed to teach English, but then sometimes you have to do some other things. I at one point in my career in a Korean school, I even had to fix chairs and change the lights, and I had to move this table to another stool because I was the only man, and the other teachers are all females. This was something I wanted to talk to Phelan about, but I forgot. All right, situation. Talking too much. Situation. Did you hear all the situations before your time?
Yes, I think.
Which one did you think was the most related or most difficult to handle? I have one for games, but not fair. I have one for test results. I have one for leaves. I have one for injuries.
I think the best test results is the most difficult one. Yeah.
Right. So how would you respond to a parent asking you or questioning you about a bad test result from usually her son or her daughter? The father is usually asking.
Actually, I will do the preparation for this kind of situation before my students have their big test. So my students need to take their answer sheet back to home and ask their parents to sign. And it means that I will have a little bit time to ask my students bring their answer sheet to the classroom to me, and I will go through the answer sheet with them one by one to see what's going on their answer sheet. And I would like to discuss with them one by one questions like, what did you think when you answered these questions, and what came to you the first when you do these questions? And I believe that by doing so, I can understand my students' conditions while they taking the exams. So it means I would have something to discuss with the parents. So I can tell the parents maybe their kids would have some mental condition need to solve, like they will be very nervous, and how can I help them? Like we can have extra exercise. And on the other hand, I can also explain my teaching system to the parents, like how I go through my lectures in the class time and what I observed from their kids' academic performances. And I would also come up with some solutions so that I can smoothly answer the parents' questions. But the most important point for me is that I think I need to apologize for the parents first. It's not like I really did something wrong during my teaching process, but it's to show my respect of the belief of the students and also their parents. And it also reminds me that I need to improve more in which part of my education systems.
Okay. Very ideally speaking, right? Would you say?
Actually, it's my own experiences. I really did so.
Ideally speaking, you have a teaching assistant. Ideally speaking, you have the help. Yeah, if you have help, yes. But also, remember our last situation, when the two happened at the same time. Do you really have so much extra time, to work on a student's test, after class, and after you phone called all the parents who needed to be called? That is at that time has that ever happened to you when you have to do other people's work while putting extra in some students?
Yes, it did happen to me before, but I think it's one of my responsibility to finish all the tasks if I need to do in these positions. It's like, though I need to spend my extra time, like sleeping time, to do so, I will still do it because it's I think I need to be responsible for that. And being a teacher is really important to contact their parents and also the students themselves. So I think it's needed to do so.
Well, you be careful on this remark. They will take advantage of this. It's not like I wouldn't, it's not like I would say no to any extra work, but I wouldn't tell anyone, especially my boss. I wouldn't share that information about me because I know they will ask. But if I already say, hey, I'm gonna do it, if you ask me, then you're gonna have more than you can imagine.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
about the last minute. Yes, 1 minute to go.
All right. Then I'm gonna share my perspective on this situation. You can consider, because the students you teach. Let's assume that you know almost exactly where his test results may be. Say 70 to 80, that's the range, or probably not gonna be able to make it to 60. A good way, maybe not a good way, a way to calm angry parents or to prevent them from getting angry may be that you tell them what to expect, because a lot of times they can have false expectation. You're teaching their children, but they don't really know their children. You know all the tests, the little ones, and you can assume that the big ones are gonna be like this. So before the big test, maybe a Saturday if you would do extra work, it can be you can think about maybe put a note in their communication book, or even call the necessary ones, just to talk about their children's situation and what to expect and how you would handle it. Maybe he or she is not gonna do well on this one, or not as good as they thought, but you're gonna work on this, and maybe next time it's a little closer to the expectation. Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much. And actually, I've been saving my questions.